Hello everyone, good morning. This is your girl again, Falakemi Adebayo. How are you all doing? Good to see you all. So quick one, this morning we'll be discussing about the automated blood pressure machine and the reason why we have to have it in our individual homes. So remember the other time I was talking about the emergency equipment we need to have in our homes. So let's talk generally about blood pressure. We all know generally that the heart does majorly three things. It pumps blood all over our body, oxygen and nutrients all over our body. And the pressure can be determined by two numbers, the higher number and the lower number. The higher number in the simple form simply means the force, the amount of force that is, that is pushed into your artery to open up the artery in order to pump the blood all over your body. And then the lower one, being the diastolic, is the pressure that is left after the heart is done pumping. When the heart pumps, it pumps with pressure, like you are blowing up a balloon with so much force. You have to blow it so much for the balloon to inflate. And then when you're deflating it, it comes down. You see, that coming down is the diastolic, is the relaxation of the heart and the pressure that is in the vessel when the heart is relaxing. According to school of thought, the normal blood pressure for a normal adult that has not been affected by any disease is between 110 to 170, or other school of thought says 120 over 80. That's for normal blood pressure. But we have stages of hypertension. We have stage 1, we have stage 2. Stage 1 is when you are getting out of the normal range into like 130 to 78 or 80. So it will be like the higher number will be like 130 and the lower number will be like 80 to 89. Second stage is when you have gone out of that range and you have moved to like 140 over 90. It can be established that you have high blood pressure. Now, what are the types of high blood pressure? We have essential or primary hypertension and we have secondary. Primary hypertension is when that hypertension we don't have anything to name on it to say, okay, this is the reason why you have it. It doesn't have any cause. You have to go to your doctor to do tests in order for them to trace it to say, okay, this is the reason why you have hypertension. And the other one, secondary, is because there's a disease process. There's a disease going on that is associated to that blood pressure being elevated. Now, the killer type of blood pressure is the primary hypertension, because it really doesn't give you any sign. It's there, it's killing you, it's affecting your organs. It's there, and you're living on healthy lifestyle. You're living on life. You are living a nonchalant life. Let me call it like that. You take excess sodium, you don't watch your weight, you don't exercise, you smoke, you drink, and you are not being careful of your life. This can be so dangerous, and that's why they call it a killer disease, because it doesn't say anything. One day it will just strike. They will just say, oh, she was walking or she was talking with her friend and then she collapsed, and that was it. That's why I said equipment like this, you should have it in your house, especially when you are an adult, because some cause of hypertension as well, one of the causes of hypertension as well, is hereditary. Your parent may not even know that they have it. If they don't go to the hospital all the time, they won't know they have hypertension. And if they don't know, you too might not know, because you don't go to the hospital as well. So if you don't go to the hospital often, it's very bad. You should go to the hospital to see your doctor to know what your numbers are. You understand? And then you can also have this in your house to monitor what your numbers are. You've gone to see the doctor. The doctor have seen you and they say, oh, you are at risk of having hypertension. You'll be careful of your lifestyle in general. You'll be so careful of what you eat. You have to exercise. You have to cut down your weight. You work on those. With this one in your house, you don't have to go to the hospital every day. You can wake up and take your blood pressure every day. They are very cheap, affordable, they are available everywhere. So please, as you have to have this in your house. And the most important part of this talk is you have to visit your doctor. You have to visit your general practitioner. These are the doctors that they see everybody in general, and then they diagnose what you have and refer you to your specialists. If you don't have anyone under your care, you have to go and associate yourself to one. You have to be able to see them once in a year or twice in a year. It's very important. Hypertension is a killer disease. You have to have this at your beck and call. Symptoms of blood pressure include, it mimics, like, the symptom mimics everything. Your headache, blurred vision, feeling tired, dizziness. Some people, you can associate all that to stress. Meanwhile, it might not just be stress. It might be hypertension that is really telling you, I'm there. But if you don't go to the doctor to check up yourself or be checking yourself once in a while, God forbid, and you know the other part of it, the dangerous part of it, is common among the African Americans and Africans generally. It's a killer disease among us. So we need to take our health serious. Because I'm not saying don't enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Be conscious of what you eat at every time. Sodium, and if you are over 40, meat, cut it down. Excess carbonated drink, cut it down. Because you know why? This drink contains so much sodium. So much sodium that is dangerous for your heart. So much sugar that can lead you to diabetes. You have, at this stage of your life, if you are like 40, even if you are not up to 40 and these diseases runs in your family, or you know your father is diabetic, your mother is hypertensive, you have to be going to see your doctor. You have to be conscious of yourself. You have to have the blood pressure machine. You have to have the glucose machine in your house. You have to be exercising. Your lifestyle has to change. You can't be drinking coffee the way everybody else is drinking coffee. You can't be going to parties and be eating anyhow the way other people are eating. It's very, very dangerous. They clog up your vessels and they kill in a snap. I don't want to waste too much of our time. We'll continue this topic because it's very, very cumbersome. We have to start dicing it down one after the other. We have to taper it down in a gradual, in sequence. So please, if you don't have one in your house, please buy one. Go to your doctor, know what your numbers are, and then work with those numbers. If you have any question, please feel free to send me a DM because I'm spending more than the time I had planned to spend. Please send me a DM if you need any clarification about the numbers. I will also pin some numbers on my page, the normal blood pressure, what you should look like. Send me DMs and then we can talk. Please like my posts, comments, share. You might just be saving another life out there. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good day. Bye.